Alright. So, today I'm gonna be playing Satisfactory, which is a game I played on my 24-hour live stream that happened 22nd of June. That started at 12 and finished Monday at 12. 24-hour live stream that you probably all missed. I'm gonna be doing another 24-hour live stream eventually, so don't worry about that. I played Satisfactory during my live stream. I really enjoyed it, but since there was basically no one really saw what happened, and so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna make a video on this game on the new save, so you guys can actually see what's happening. And if I'm playing in the live stream, I'm gonna be playing on that same save I'm using to make videos. This way, you know, it'll always be one singular game, both for live streaming and video recording. And anyway, if I do a 24-hour stream, I'm just gonna put some, you know, images in the new video I'm gonna make about the game to show what happened. So, new game. So of course we have different spawn points, easiest to hardest. Basically, if we're here, there's a lot of resources nearby. Here a bit less, and here it's almost, I'm not gonna say it's impossible to get resources, but sure feels like it. But we're gonna start on the easy side of things because I don't want it to be too difficult for more reasons, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna call this one YouTube. No, you know what?
Separation from main transport complete. Group 8 delivered to Calistian region. All pioneers functional, initiating dispersion. Attention Pioneer, I am Ada, your personal instance of the Artificial Directory and Assistant. Welcome to the Fixit Incorporated Save the Day program. A Fixit Pioneer has 3 core assignments. Construct. All pioneers must follow Fixit guidelines and instructions when constructing any building. Automate. Every pioneer is responsible for setting up and managing efficient pipelines, outposts, and power infrastructure. Explore and exploit. Fixit selected planets are rich with resources suitable for direct use or further investigation. Stay within your designated. And that is why the world is counting on pioneers like you. Fixit. Short-term solutions to long-term problems.
Pretty much like every corporation,
Initiating
government
planetfall.
on the planet.
Atmospheric entry in 3, 2, 1. Beginning aero assist. Drag within acceptable parameters. Descent phase begun. Decelerating. Deploying parachute. Deploying backup parachute. Skipping parachute. Landing phase begun. Activating retro propulsion. Touchdown. Planetfall complete. Drop pod integrity nominal. Omni-situational exploration suit nominal. Pioneer. Acceptable. Congratulations, you are the 3rd in your region to survive planetfall. Welcome to Massage 2, A-B-B, in the binary system of Akicha. Loading objective-based introduction. Begin onboarding. First contact safety tool supplied due to presence of alien megafauna. Adhere to Fixit procedure and equip the Fixit Inc. Xeno Zapper before leaving the drop zone. Next objective. Dismantle the drop pod. Fixit Incorporated is cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste. The drop pod will be recycled to construct the first stage of the habitat and utility base, often referred to as the hub. Next objective. Use the resource scanner to find and collect additional iron to be able to build the hub. If you cannot find iron, be assured scans of the planet have revealed sufficient iron sources.
There you go, here's some iron and a creature to kill. Go.
Samples of new alien species interrupting previous message for higher priority message. Next objective. Use the build gun to construct the hub. Iron is a base component necessary for all near future progress, so ensure you build the hub close to iron sources. Fix it.
Sorry, I'm just going to move my camera upright so you can see better. There you go. You can barely see what's happening on my screen because there's nothing in the top right corner anyway. The hub, I'll leave it here. Gonna have to change it eventually.
Hub foundation built. The hub terminal and crafting bench are only the humble beginnings of a successful Fix-It pioneer, but essential for the next steps of onboarding. Once finished, the hub will function as your base of operations. Next objective. Complete hub upgrade 1.
This sound, this fabulous sound. We're gonna hear it a lot during the beginning. Get ready. Most of the cuts I'm gonna make in this video are gonna be to skip this crafting process. Some storage.
Hub upgrade 1, storage and frame, completed. Equipment like the portable miner can now be made in the workshop. Congratulations on completing your first milestone, the first of many providing access to new recipes and technologies for the Fix-It mission. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 2.
So basically what you have to do in the game is collect resources, craft certain components, and set it to the hub or the space elevator. We'll get there later. The space elevator is where the true mission of the game is. Obviously exploration and other stuff. Mainly there's also the fact that this planet is, I like to say, somewhat intelligent. You'll see what I mean by that later. Because there's some alien resources you can collect, and those alien resources are interesting. Like, sometimes you unlock something and then there's a voice talking to you. Later in the game, this voice talks with the computer voice we're hearing. That's way later in the game. Like, for those who wondered, I played this game before. I never finished the game, so I don't know what the ending is like. And some stuff gets pretty complex to produce. Like, honestly, this is like, some stuff are really complex. Equipment workshop. Yeah, I guess I can make 2 portable miners. One here and one here. Basically what it does is it's gonna mine the iron for me. So I don't need to do it every time. I can just go to the thing and collect. There you go, hub upgrade. And now we have this room.
Hub upgrade 2, power and shell, completed. The smelter can turn raw ore such as copper and iron into ingots, and the biomass burner generates power when fueled. Fun fact, most of the native flora and fauna is compatible with Fixit technology. Fueling the biomass burner with inappropriate materials will result in deductions or even cancellation of your yearly bonus. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 3.
Gonna need some copper now. Alright, copper not too far away. Great. I'm gonna be honest, I have a slight idea of where I am on the map. But I've never played with this side of the map before, so I don't know a lot of things. But I know those guys. I'm gonna mine just one for now. Because copper is important, but it's not as important as iron. You need iron for fucking everything, it's horrible. Okay, go grab all. How do you do this again? Yeah, like this. So this is a way to glitch the game. Not really glitch the game, but to go faster. It's pretty much like bunny hopping in CSGO, for those who knows. You know what it is. It's not really bee hopping, but like does the same thing, makes you go faster. Slightly tricky to do, however. Right. Of course, if the portable miner is full, it's not gonna mine anymore, which kind of makes sense. This is the somewhat boring part of the game. It's the waiting for all your stuff to craft. But everything is gonna be automated eventually, and then you can focus on exploration or gathering other resources. So yeah, in case some of you didn't really understood, this is a farming game. Also, funny story. My Twitter account got suspended. I don't know why. I barely ever used it, and it got suspended. The only times I used it were to make like announcements, and when I came in to, you know, make the announcement I was gonna be live, I opened my Twitter account and it says that my account has been suspended because I apparently violated X rules. I spent the entire live stream wondering what the hell that meant. I tried reaching to the support
Hub upgrade
with my
4,
PC,
landing platform and utilities
wondering what the hell is
completed.
happening,
Conveyor
and
belts connect
they're
the output
not giving
of
me
one
answers.
building to the input of another and transport resources.
I don't know why.
Due to past incidents, I have been asked to issue a clarification.
However,
Portable
I have an
miners,
idea why.
obviously, do not have a connection
I
to the conveyor
think
belts.
that what happened
There is nothing to suggest
is that someone got a hold of my
that they can be
my
connected
account.
to portable miners.
Why
If
you're
this is
gonna
something
ask?
you struggle with, do not worry. Fixit has alternative
Okay,
uses
can you
for
shut
all
up,
their
Ada?
pioneers. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 5.
Okay. And because I looked through my emails, which is something I rarely do, and I see that I have multiple Google alerts telling me that someone was accessing my account from Safari. And when I saw that, I was like, ah! Well, maybe someone had access to my account this entire time and did something it wasn't supposed to. At least that's my theory. I'd like to know why, but they're not answering me. So I submitted an appeal telling them, well, look, I'd like to have my user data right before starting this video and waiting for a response. But so I don't know how someone got a hold of my account. Someone did. And yeah. I think someone connected to my account from somewhere, and I don't know what the fuck they did, but apparently it violated X rules. Maybe they did like scams. You know, sometimes accounts gets pirated, and then the guy that got the account like promoting scam things. Know what I mean? Maybe it did that. I don't know. Fine. Finish this. There you go. Hub upgrade 6. What
Hub
do I
upgrade
need?
5, power expansion, completed. The miner,
Oh boy.
unlike portable miners, can be connected to conveyor belts and requires power to function. Caution, as you expand,
Miner.
the energy
There you
demand
go.
of your production may exceed the capacity of your power grid. The onboarding program was established because Fix-It pioneers often experience memory issues after planetfall. If you are experiencing nosebleeds, nausea, existentialism, or an itchy scalp, there is no need for concern. This should pass within 5 to 7 workdays. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 6.
Finally, everything's done. Bam, 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 bam. And I think that's almost
Hub
it.
upgrade 6, landing platform hydraulics, completed. Freighter landing initialized. Congratulations, you have completed onboarding and achieved the absolute minimum skill level required of a Fix-It pioneer. Fix-It looks forward to your future achievements, because a future with Fix-It is a future with you. Tier 1 and 2 milestones are now available in the hub, and biomass burners can now be built individually. Your first official objective is to initiate project assembly by building the space elevator. This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fix-It recommends getting to work.
Alright, so now that this is done and the hub is actually done, I'm gonna focus on making this for now. Alright, so now 1 miner, 2 miners, and the third one gonna send it this way. Alright, so now that we have those, I'm gonna need smelters in front of each of them. Oh, I'm missing wires, okay. There you go, we want to see this small line, basically meaning that they're aligned together. There you go. Go. Now that this is done, we can connect them together with a conveyor belt. So the miner, what it's gonna do, it's going to mine resources and put the resources into the smelter. And the smelters, and this one mines iron, and it's the same as this one. It's gonna do this, and this one actually doesn't need a smelter because it's not something you smelt, it's something you craft. Well, somewhat craft. So it needs a constructor, and I don't have what I need at all for this. Okay. I guess I can work on the power lines for now. Yeah, this, and... Okay. I'm gonna need more cables, we need more wires before making cables. Alright. This to this. I'm gonna bring this cable over here. So connect this to the power line. This. Okay, it's a bit messy, but yeah, whatever. Alright, so now these are connected. I'm gonna need reinforced plates. What does it take again to make reinforced iron plates? Cruise! I'm starting to remembering. And I think, if I remember correctly, I can, yeah, do this. Then another smelter and another miner later on. I'm also gonna need more of those things, but let's take a note. Do I have... Yeah, no, I forgot to... Wait, do I have the iron plates? No, I don't have the iron plates. Get the iron plates. So everything I'm about to do now will be unoptimized and messy, but I'm gonna start with this. And then later on, probably another video, optimize things and make them more organized. Right now, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing it like this, just to make things somewhat easier for me. And then later on, I'll work on making things more organized and more optimized. But for now, we'll start with this. I guess I can put my camera back on the top left corner now. I'm sorry for moving my camera this much. I'm just trying to find places where it can go without, you know, being in the way of anything. Right, aligned. I want you to make iron plates, I want you to make iron rods. I'm gonna work on the screws later as well. And you're gonna make concrete. And now time to connect you all with conveyor belts. Go, go. Gonna need more cable always. As I'm saying, everything is messy, but I'll organize everything later on. Yeah, there's a big thing, I know. Don't know what it does yet, or if it's just decoration. Storage containers. There we go. And by putting everything in storage containers, that means that it'll be easier for me to get everything that is being produced. Do we make enough? Yes! We can handle 70. Great! So now that I have a biomass burner, we can deal with everything now. And I'm gonna need another storage container for the copper, and I don't have enough iron plates. Of course I don't. Oh, always. And I guess nothing's gonna come out if I don't set them up, right? Copper, and you're gonna make wires. Alright. Alright, and now that everything is automated, all I need to deal with is to fuel my biomass burners, and everything will go smoothly. Normal. As I said, nothing is really optimized because one of those miners can actually feed 3 different lines of production. Well, those miners MK1, but there's MK2, MK3, and of course an MK2 can handle 6 lines of production if I remember correctly. MK3 can handle 9 lines of production, so it gets really crazy really fast. That's if my informations are correct, might not be, but that's as far as I can remember. And yeah, that's pretty much what this game is all about. You create stuff, you explore the map, you manufacture everything, you optimize everything, so everything gets made automatically without you needing to be there all the time.
Potential
And,
edible
one another creature. I'm going to show you this
smell
one.
alone do not provide sufficient data to determine exact risk of consumption. Just because it looks like you can eat it does not mean it won't eat you. Store this potential resource for later use.
Yeah, this one is too high. I'm gonna need to craft to get it.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Their weaponized plasma is most likely stored as a stable
Bauxite.
chemical substance in an organ
Rare
close to their
resources.
mouth, and only turns volatile when exposed to one of the chemical elements in the air. Preserve the remains for later study.
Just how many bauxite is right in this? Okay, a lot apparently. In good case, wondering why I'm collecting those, because they're gonna be really handy later. Since I'm there, I might as well take them, especially since we're going to regenerate eventually. So, you know. Alright. Gonna put all my findings in here, everything I don't need. I leave there, and I think we're gonna stop there for this video. An hour recording is probably gonna be a somewhat 10-minute video, maybe 12, whatever. So this is the game. This is the game I like to play a lot when I'm streaming, but I probably gonna make another video on this game eventually. So look forward to that. We're going to... I don't know if we're gonna finish the game, because it's a pretty big game. And a long game, and one that gets harder and harder as you go. So yeah. That's gonna be it for today, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!